Fabrizio Romano claimed that Klopp's first summer signing to the Blockbuster was advanced for presenting the project. While the rising form graphic in Liverpool in recent weeks continues, the transfer work continues at full speed. Klopp admitted that midfield reinforcements are needed and a big change is coming for the Reds this summer. Liverpool, which has been in contact with many midfielders, is most seriously interested in Brighton star Alexis Mac Allister in recent days. Liverpool are reportedly approaching the signing of Alexis Mac Allister after Fabrizio Romano gave an important update on the possible deal. Jürgen Klopp is desperate to rebuild his midfield after seeing his team fall below their usual high standards this season. After an early exit from cup contention, the Reds now face a desperate fight for a Champions League spot. 7 wins in a row put them back in contention, but Manchester United have a point advantage and a game. Regardless of where they finish, plans are underway for a summer rebuild of the midfield. With the departures of James Milner, Arthur Melo, Naby Keita and Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, Klopp has a few positions to fill. To that end, Liverpool are reportedly aiming to sign 3 new midfielders. Now the first of these midfield signings seems to be getting closer. Liverpool are locked in the signing of the Brighton star after contacts with Jude Bellingham went bad. However, completing a move seems much easier for Mac Allister. And with a release clause in Mac Allister's deal to facilitate the transfer, Liverpool are now getting closer to signing. Brighton is reportedly valuing Mac Allister at around £70 million. But some reports claim that a deal could be concluded for as little as £53 million. Either way, transfer expert Romano gave an important update on his move to Anfield. And while he says nothing has yet been signed and sealed, he claims discussions over the deal are progressing. The Italian journalist claims that the World Cup winner said yes to Klopp's advances. Mac Allister is one of the priority targets for Liverpool, but there is no deal yet to be completed. Let me be clear, because what I've been feeling over the last few weeks was okay, this is a done deal, Mac Allister will join Liverpool, Romano said. Advanced talks are ongoing. Player side negotiations are ongoing, so I'll keep that open for now, he said. Mac Allister has a contract with Brighton until 2025 and the Seagulls seem powerless to prevent their exit. Indeed, his bosses have acknowledged that Roberto De Zerbi, Mac Allister and Moises Caicedo will leave this summer. Of course we're going to lose some players, maybe Caicedo and Mac Allister, De Zerbi told Sky Sports. We have to be ready to bring in better players and others, Mitoma, Estupiñán. I think the best solution for them is to stay with us. We can offer them the opportunity to progress and develop, he said. Mac Allister has scored 12 goals this season, highlighting his very distinctive midfield qualities. The Argentine star shone in the World Cup and managed to attract the attention of many European clubs. He will definitely add a lot to Liverpool with his dynamism and energy in the midfield. In addition, with his stable structure, he is a candidate to be a midfielder that Klopp cannot give up. Real Madrid's eye is on the hero of Anfield, who will leave for free in the summer. It is almost certain that there will be a big change in Liverpool this summer. The club recently announced that Naby Keita, Chamberlain, Milner and Firmino will leave. Undoubtedly, the most striking and regrettable one will be the departure of Roberto Firmino. Bobby has managed to become Klopp's prince since arriving at Liverpool in 2015 and has put in a fascinating performance under the red jersey for many years. The Brazilian player was part of the deadly offensive line and became one of the unforgettable heroes of Anfield. However, due to his age and increasing injury problems, the club is at a crossroads at the end of the season. But Firmino is still a valuable player and has many suitors. One of them is Spanish giant Real Madrid. The Magenta Whites have their eyes on Liverpool forward Roberto Firmino. Spanish giant Real Madrid is planning a move to sign Liverpool forward Roberto Firmino for a free transfer ahead of next summer. The Brazilian national team player is in the last few months of his current contract with the Reds. To that end, the 31-year-old player is on the radar of Los Blancos. The La Liga team wants to add depth to the forward line. As a result, former Hoffenheim attacker Santiago Bernabeu is a name on the table for his side. Firmino transferred to Liverpool in the summer of 2015. Since then, the Brazilian has been a key player in the plans of Jürgen Klopp, who has led the Merseyside team to the top for the past few years. The versatile forward was crucial in the way the German coach wanted the team to play. With the widespread of Sadio Mane and Mohamed Salah, the 31-year-old has taken on the task of connecting midfield with attack in a deep role. In this context, Firmino did his job admirably. However, in recent months, the Brazilian player has not been the first choice in the starting lineup. With the arrival of Darwin Núñez and Cody Gakpo in the last two transfer windows, Klopp has a wealth of talent at his disposal. Ahead, Diogo Jota and Luis Diaz can also be called up. So, while the 31-year-old player is an incredible made for the Reds, it seems that leaving was best for both sides. Madrid's number 9 Karim Benzema continues to give top performances. However, the French citizen is not getting younger. Mariano Diaz proved unreliable as a substitute for the 35-year-old player. Firmino still has many years ahead of him to play top-level football. However, it is not yet clear whether Los Blancos will move to buy the Brazilian's services in the coming months, but there is sure to be interest. Liverpool set their sights on Andy Diouf. Liverpool are in talks with multiple midfield goals. According to the latest reports, a new one has been added to the midfield candidates. Liverpool have on their radar Andy Diouf, which Swiss club Basel has hired from Rennes. The 20-year-old player managed to impress European clubs after his performance in Basel. Liverpool are keen to sign him at the end of the season, according to Corriere dello Sport. The extremely talented central midfielder will add control and creativity in the middle of the park. Diouf has scored 3 goals and provided 6 assists in all competitions this season. And he is very interested in the idea of playing in the Premier League. Competing in English football could accelerate its development as it will play against elite talent in the Premier League. Also, a world-class manager like Jürgen Klopp can play a key role in his development. It's no secret that Liverpool will have to improve their midfield options in the summer. The Reds are set to part ways as free agents with James Milner, Naby Keita and Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. In addition, Arthur Melo will return to his parent club Juventus following the expiration of his loan contract with Liverpool. The Merseyside club will have to bring in multiple central midfield reinforcements, and Diouf could prove to be a quality long-term investment. The 20-year-old isn't the only midfielder on Liverpool's shortlist this summer. The Reds are also thought to follow names like Alexis Mac Allister, Mason Mount, Ryan Gravenberch, and others. It has been a disappointing season for Liverpool and they are expected to miss out on the Champions League qualifiers. Midfield has been a big problem for Liverpool this season and Jürgen Klopp is trying to fix his problems in the middle of the park. Alongside the upcoming breakups, players like Jordan Henderson have largely regressed. So the club can no longer hope to use them as regular starters. Liverpool will need to make multiple additions to the summer and Diouf could be one of the comers. It will be interesting to see if Basel decides to permanently sign the player at the end of the season. Apparently, the Swiss suit has the option to make the movement permanent.